All right, guys, what's going on? So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the final step to your physical inventory. So depending on where you're at and whether you accepted all the changes, the differences in MI20 determines whether you're going to go back in later to this T code or if you're just going to use MI20. You can access this T code from MI20, or you can just go straight to this T code by entering it yourself. So today we're going to go over MI07, which is posting those differences and accepting the inventory that has been done and completed. It's a fairly simple process. Again, you can do all this from MI20. If you watch the video of listing the differences within your inventory, then you'll see where I go in and close out that inventory through there by posting the differences there. So we'll go ahead and get on the computer, but first, if this is your first time watching, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching and coming back and watching more. If this is your return visit, give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. If you got more current concerns or questions pertaining to this video, please go down in the comments and leave those there. Without further ado, let's get on the computer. All right, so this one we're going to go to MI07. And we already have our inventory list there. And what it's going to do is, you see here, it has a Victor. This is an AAC code of Victor. So what you need to do here is just hit enter again, and it's going to take you in. And like I went over in MI20, if you watched that video, we're going to need to know what we're doing, whether we're gaining or losing. So in this case, we're losing items. So you need to make sure that you understand what you're doing here. I don't think I have any in here where I'm gaining. So we're going to put in 370 here, hit enter, 370, enter, 370, enter, 370, enter. And this one is an addition, so we're going to put in 344 and then hit enter. And at this point, we have entered all of our numbers. We're going to save it. And we have posted the differences. And at this point, you have finished what you've got to do. All right. Fairly simple process. Again, this is the very last step that you have to do. And you can also do this from MI20 if there's nothing that kind of like gives you the heebie-jeebies and makes you think, nah, those numbers don't look right. Otherwise, then you'd use MI05 like in the previous video, or you can just go straight to posting the differences on MI20 or go through MI07 just like I showed you. The biggest thing is make sure that you are paying attention when you put those reason codes in. But again, there's only 2 of them that it'll accept, and it knows which one should go for where. So if it's an addition, 344, it's a 370 if it is something that you've consumed or no longer have. So the key here is to make sure that you are constantly doing your inventories and consuming those items on your mat sit so that you don't have huge differences. So make sure that you process your parts from start to finish. So when you do a PGR, you make sure that you PGI it, or you close out that reservation if it's a manual reservation and close it out that way. The key is to make sure that you're processing the parts all the way through and consuming them so that you don't have to have huge deficits when you go in and do your inventory. So this is always a big issue when it comes to inspections from corps, divisions. Whoever inspects you is always going to be an issue when it comes to this stuff. So just make sure you're staying on top of it. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped you in maintaining your shop supply, and I'll see you guys in the next one.